Coach, as you went through this process, the draft, the free agency, as you get to this spring game, what was it like for you picking out your team? What type of approach did you take to selecting your roster?
Well, we certainly started off with getting our top two free agents. You know, we targeted Ian Thomas on offense because we think he's a matchup problem. Not to take anything away from the other guys, but he's kind of a difference maker there. And then certainly Marcelino Ball, kind of for the same reason. We felt like you know, he stands out as a defensive guy. A lot of good players out there, but so we started off getting our top two targets, and then from there we just wanted to build a football team, you know. And I kind of deferred to Coach Hiller and Coach Hurd when it came time for an offensive pick. You know, who did those guys want? And then Coach Shelby and I kind of were the brain trust on defense. So we just went through and tried to build a football team and love our team. Love our team from top to bottom. Certainly there's some spots that are a little bit deeper than others, but I think across the board we have a very, very solid Crimson football team.
Coach, as you mentioned, obviously you're focused more on the defensive side of the ball. Is that where you see your big strength roster-wise as you put together your Crimson team?
Well, I love our defensive roster. Like I say, I don't see any holes. I see a lot of guys that have played winning football on our side of the ball, on the D, and love our leadership with T. Gray Scales and Richard Fant and Marcelino Ball. It's a great trio to start with. You throw in a Greg Gooch and a Jacob Robinson up front, and then fill in the pieces around them. You know, you got an Ashawn Riggins out there. I mean, just a lot of guys that have played winning football, and certainly when you split your roster up in the spring, you're going to not maybe have the depth, but love our guys out there and love our chances on Thursday night.
Coach, how much have you seen just the excitement, the competition from these guys going through even practice now that the teams are set, going through the draft, free agency signing? They seem to really enjoy it.
Well, I think anytime you do this to finish up spring drills, it adds a competitive component to things. It's not just going offense versus defense, which you've really done for 3.5, 4 weeks. It's putting a nice twist on the game, and they're playing for steak versus beans and hot dogs. So you know, there's a nice meal riding on it. There's a lot of good back and forth. There's a lot of banter right now, a little bit of trash talk. But when it's all said and done, we want to walk off the field healthy, you know, shake hands and make it a good competitive night.